President Donald Trump on Monday declined to dismiss speculation that he would seek a third term, saying he hadn't considered whether he would go to court to contest the U.S. Constitution's two-term limit for presidents.
I would love to do it. I have my best numbers ever. It's very terrible. I have my best numbers. If you read it, am I not ruling it out? I mean, you'll have to tell me. All I can tell you is that we have a great group of people, which they don't.
But what barriers stand in the way of another term? Scott Anderson is from the Brookings Institution.
So the conventional wisdom, and I think it's the right one, is that he cannot. The 22nd Amendment, adopted in 1951, says no one may be elected to the presidency more than 2 times.
The amendment was ratified in 1951 after President Franklin D. Roosevelt broke with a self-imposed 2-term limit set by presidents since George Washington. Walter Olson is a senior fellow at the Cato Institute.
It's hard to find a provision in the U.S. Constitution that is any more clear, that is any more unambiguous than the 22nd Amendment. There are other provisions where you can argue for weeks about what they mean. It's very hard to argue about what the 22nd Amendment means. It's right there.
Trump's allies could theoretically change the Constitution, but that would require 2/3 support in the House and Senate, or a convention called by 2/3 of U.S. states, and then ratification by 38 of the 50 state legislatures. That is all unlikely in an era of intense political polarization between the Democrats and Trump's Republican Party. Currently, Republicans hold a razor-thin 219 to 213 majority in the House and a 53 to 47 majority in the Senate, and have control of only 28 state legislatures. Trump supporters say one way to circumvent the 2-term limit would be for him to run as vice president. The new president could then step down after victory, allowing Trump to take over. But scholars say Trump is barred from running for that position as well, due to the 12th Amendment, which says no person constitutionally ineligible for the office of the president shall be eligible to that of vice president of the United States. Trump himself dismissed the idea.
No, you'd be allowed to do that, but I wouldn't do it. I think it's too cute. Yeah, I would rule that out because it's too cute. I think the people wouldn't like that. It's too cute. It wouldn't be right.
Walter Olson again.
One of the things we should have learned by now about both terms of the Trump presidency is that with Trump joking and not joking are a very illusory and transitory kind of thing. One day the joke turns into reality, another day the reality turns into, I was just joking. And you don't know until it happens often, which, if either, was his intention.
Trump could challenge the 22nd Amendment in the courts, though experts told Reuters that any such bid was unlikely to be successful. But Olson says legal worries might not be any deterrent.
So Trump, looking at all of this and being advised by lawyers, might think, okay, so what if it violates the letter of the Constitution? Who's going to stop me?